Hello everyone, this is ATTRIBUTES from Department of Computer Science and Designing from SNS College of Engineering. Now again we are going to see about the distance measures in attributes. So before we have seen about the distance measured and its types. So here what are the data attributes we are going to see. Attributes are the qualities or characteristics that describe an object, individual or phenomenon. Attributes can be categorical, representing distinct categories or classes such as colors, types or labels. Some attributes are quantitative, taking on numerical values that can be measured or counted, such as height, weight or temperature. Categorical attributes can be further classified as nominal or ordinal. So in data analysis, attributes serve as the variable of interest. Understanding their nature is crucial for selecting appropriate statistical methods and drawing meaningful conclusions from the data. So the types of attributes are, this is the initial phase of data preprocessing, involves categorizing attributes in different types, which serves as a foundation for subsequent data processing steps. Attributes can be broadly classified into two main types. One is qualitative, nominal, ordinal, or it can be binary. Another one is quantitative. It can be as a numeric, discrete, or continuous. So nominal attributes are related to names, refer to categorical data, where the values represent different categories or labels without any inherent order or ranking. These attributes these attributes are often used to represent names or label associated with objects, entities or concepts. For example, we have the attribute called as colors, and its values it can be black, brown or white. And we have the categorical data as a lecturer or professor or assistant professor. We can be represent in different categories or labels without any inherent order or ranking. Next is binary attribute. Binary attribute are a type of qualitative attribute where the data can take on only two distinct values or states. These attributes are often used to represent yes or no, presence or absence, or true or false conditions within the dataset. They are particularly useful for representing categorical data where there are only two possible outcomes. For instance, in a medical study, a binary attribute could represent whether a patient is affected or unaffected by the particular condition. And it can be classified into two, and one is symmetric and asymmetric. In symmetric attribute, both values or state are considered equally important or interchangeable. For example, in the attribute gender with values male and female, neither value holds a precedence over the other, or they are considered equally significant for analysis. Asymmetric, an asymmetric attribute indicates that the two values or states are not equally important or interchangeable. For instance, in the attribute result with values pass or fail, the states are not of equal importance. Passing may hold greater significance than failing in certain contexts, such as academic grading or certification exam. Next is ordinal attributes. Ordinal attributes are a type of qualitative attribute where the value possesses a meaningful order or ranking, but the magnitude between value is not precisely quantified. In other words, while the order of value indicates their relative importance of precedence, the numerical difference between them is not standardized or known. Example, grade A, B, C, D, F, and basic scale is 16, 17, and 18. Next is quantitative attribute. It can be differentiated into numeric or discrete or continuous. A numeric attribute is a quantitative because it is measurably quantitative, represent in integer or real value. Interval scaled attribute has values whose differences are interpretable, but the numerical attribute do not have the correct reference point, or we can call 0 points. So another one is a ratio scale. Ratio scale is a numeric attribute with a zero fixed point. If the measurement is ratio scaled, we can say of a value of being multiple of another value. Next one is discrete. Discrete of data are referred to the information that can take on a specific separate values rather than a continuous range. These values are often distinct and separate from one another, and they can be either numerical or categorical in nature. For example, my attribute is a profession, but it can be any profession like a teacher, businessman, or peon, anything. And zip code can be the same way. Next one is continuous. Continuous data, unlike discrete data, can take on an infinite number of possible values with a given range. It is categorized by being able to assume any value within a specified interval, often include fractional or decimal value. What is a targeted attribute? Target attribute is also known as target variable or response variable, is a specific attribute or column in a dataset that represent the outcome or prediction target in a supervised learning program. For example, in a data set of house prices, the target attribute might be sale of price or a house, while the predictor variable could be include the variable. So these are the main distance measures attribute we can say, and these are the main FAQs we can expect from them. Thank you.